is got some people calling good luck, have fun. We have some DCs though. Looks like those are the people that are not going to be playing. All right, so here we go live with TL versus Invictus. And how far into the league are we? What week are we in? Do we know?
This is probably the third week. I'm not entirely sure. I have to check, double check. This is the third official match, right, Denny?
Yeah.
So we're about, I'd say, 1/3 of the way there.
Okay. Well, we are on Battle of the Bulge. It'll be the first map today. And as we all know, Battle of the Bulge is that Conquest Assault map where German teams got the uncappable base, and that will be taken by Invictus, and they're going to push out. We actually see Fear of the Dark putting a bunch of landmines already on that eastern bridge. And it looks like they're just going to give up the windmill, and that's pretty standard for an 8v8. Just don't want to fight over that.
Well, I don't know. The goal should be to keep this flag, as long as possible. Because
Yeah, definitely.
the Axis stop the bleed pretty quickly, and it's a big advantage.
Yeah, on the Axis side here, they basically rushed the windmill, and now it looks like they're pushing to the South Bridge flag.
But it's
we have 3 tanks.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we have 3 tanks at the South Bridge flag. I think they're just Oh.
Ooh.
Is there somebody hiding behind the tanks?
Are you talking about on the bridge?
Yeah, on the bridge.
Well,
I see a tank going there.
We do have somebody from TL that's going all the way wide around towards the windmill right now, but we have nobody on the bridge flag. And yeah, it just looks like TL is just going to give up those 2 flags and fight over the bridges.
But there is a sneaker from Allied side. He's coming with the jeep to the windmill now. It's interesting. Yeah. He's probably gonna try to kill the Vesp.
Okay, now we have swimmers going from the windmill into the city.
One bazooka kill by Baez. Yeah, stuck around with that jeep. It's cost him his life, but he will go down.
So no resistance from TL to get those 2 flags. Yeah, we have 2 swimmers going into the city. One of them is headed to the main right now.
And it looks like there was definitely a call out that those swimmers were on their way. We have a priest coming back here. Darkano's going back. Looks like Vorturi actually got an X-Pack kill. Looks like that was probably up north, though. Trying to find. Looks like we have got Baez patrolling that river right now just to make sure that anybody's not sneaking across. But if they're still there... Oh, there it is. Then he's going to spot one of them right now.
Yeah, it looks like right now, it's just going to be a shooting match right now. Does TO have all their tanks up?
Yes, they've got 4 up right now. I think one of them may have died.
This could just turn into a stall match, right, for a couple minutes here till the tanks are able to push.
And is there any other Germans that are crossing the river? Because the Baez took out 1 or 2 down here at the main.
Yeah, we still have the one guy going to the main, and we have a swimmer here going into the church flag. I think he hasn't been spotted yet.
And Baez is going to get taken out on that riverbank, so there's going to be 1 more swimmer for Invictus going towards the main.
So the tank doesn't see a rocket then there at the church flag. Just completely looked the other way. So this flag should be going gray any minute now. There it is.
Yeah, Watchlist actually drove right by too. Or maybe he did. Let's see. There definitely was another tank that drove right past the church. So 5 tanks up right now for TL. Down to 2 flags. Bleed is not... There is no follow-up bleed on this, no matter how many flags the Germans take.
Yeah, you need all 5 flags in order for the bleed to start.
Well, at that point you nearly have a cap out, but yeah, you can't... There's no counter bleed or anything. You have to have everything.
There's some small attacks on M10 flag now.
So they're removing the mines from the Southbridge flag. There's 2 tanks right there getting ready to push. And looks like no resistance there at the bridge either. We got tanks already going into the main, pushing to the main.
Well, the outpost was retaken by TL. Couple infantry still there, but there goes the main. That's the critical flag right there, because that is the majority of the tanks and the main
Yeah,
spawn
we have
location.
Wooder's graying the main right now. He's inside the little house there in the cemetery.
They took it, but no one can spawn.
Yeah, Beaz and Magnuson in the tank following up. Magnuson will kill Abbas.
Mine is 1 infantry. We should have Wooder there hiding.
It sounds like there's a battle going on with Beaz. Yep, Wooder's gonna get the kill. So that, and I think that's the only. I don't think the tank can get in there to cap the flag without it. So Magnuson.
That was an important kill. Right
yeah, they're just gonna hold this flag gray for quite a while, and there's an all cap. Nobody on TL allowed to spawn anymore until this last person gets killed. Tank gonna drive in the corner. This should be the kill on Wooder. So this should be a nice recap here of the main. At least it...
Is TL gonna get the flag?
That was... Yep, there they go.
Okay. So now it's time for Invictus to regroup, get all their tanks, and get ready for a big push to the main.
Kind of surprised we haven't seen a lot of TL respawning in the main. There's a lot of old spawns right now, which is very, very dangerous. And there they go, they all spawned. Must have been on the 20-second timer. Must have been just a really late delay.
Yeah, and this map can be either way. Like if the ally side has a very good defense, there's times where the allies do win. So this isn't over for the allies, even though they only have 1 flag.
That's true. They do get a lot of tanks up here, and they do start with that bleed advantage, and they're still up 50 tickets right now, which is good, really good for TL. And realistically, yeah, they could just hold everything near this allied main and just kind of defend it the whole rest of the 12 minutes. We'll see what they want to do, though. If they scatter out, they're going to encounter a lot of German tanks.
Yeah, we have 3 infantry trying to sneak into the main right now. We have 1 already inside the main, actually. He hasn't been spotted yet. We got Wooder, Rocket Thin, and who's the other sneaker here?
Do you have a grid for that?
So it looks like they're just trying to distract the allied tanks, just kind of. Meanwhile, the other tanks from the Axis main are pushing. They're getting closer to the allies main right now.
The allied tanks are staying really far back in the main. There's a lot of infantry that put down a lot of landmines and X-Packs waiting for them to come in. We also have Fear rolling in the Priest right now, trying to get a couple shots past the flag.
Okay, we have the tanks now surrounding the allies main. We have 2 tanks on both sides.
It's also really quiet inside right now. So not a whole lot of, nothing, not a whole lot of action in the allied main. We have Volturi. Looks like he's getting shot as he tries to move up a little bit. Looks like there might be somebody from the German side in that house.
Again, somebody's at south.
Do they have any sneakers? TL, did they send any
There are
sneakers?
no sneakers right now for TL. The farthest up north is Volturian D6
Yeah, so
in
now
that little hut, in that little building.
Yeah, Invictus is just gonna pressure right now. They have.
There is a tank at south. They didn't notice.
Volturi will get
Yeah,
shot.
we
in
have
the back.
Abba.
Ooh, that Tiger. Good shot from Kunik getting the kill on Fear, who was sitting on the pad, but that one shot of the Tiger will kill the Priest.
The M10 is still on the pad, though, right?
Yes.
But we have...
I need to kill that first.
But he's actually getting shot by the Panzer and the Tiger.
If Geezer can push forward, he might be able to sandwich the M10.
Oh, M10 took the crit shot, was on fire for just a second, now getting repaired by the pad.
And the Tiger is gone. Got landmined.
The Tiger was killed.
So it looks like Axis is waiting for reinforcements. They have 2 infantry. Trying to get close to the cemetery. We have one already going into the flag radius. It's Wooder. He hasn't been spotted. Wooder is already graying the flag through the cemetery.
Kind of surprised Baz is not backing up with that APC, but he's got to know now. Yep, he knows. He's in that APC, on flag, getting hit by grenades. A lot of grenades flying at him. Two infantry there now.
Ooh, nice kill by Fear. And now it looks like Allies is going to get the flag because Axis only has 2 tanks there. Nobody to grade the flag. Nice defense.
Fear's gonna lose the Priest again. I'll have to get a new one. Couple seconds. Probably taken out by one of those Panzers rolling up from the east side. How many tanks do the Germans have pushing up right now?
So it's basically back to square one. Everybody's trying to regroup, waiting for a tank. We have 2 infantry and 1 tank close by the Allies' main, but looks like they're not going to push. They're waiting for reinforcements.
Volturi, we just saw him take a nice shot on one of the Jeeps that were rushing up there. I believe that was a Jeep. I don't think it was a Panzer. Didn't quite catch it at the angle.
7 minutes is still plenty of time. They have, with 7 minutes, they can probably gather, regroup. They probably have enough for 2 more attacks with 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that's going to take them the longest is they have to bring up those... When those German tanks die, they have to bring them all the way up from the main, and that could be a long drive.
Yeah, we have 3 tanks crossing the South Ridge flag, so... And then we have a sneaker, a tank that's going around the main. Rocket then with the West Bay. Looks like he's just going there to bait the M10 probably.
It's pretty hard to take this last flag when you got M10 alive and on the pad. And watchlist is very good heavy tanker, so...
Is watchlist on the M10?
Yeah. He hit it pretty quickly in the main base, and that's what you should do.
We have four tanks, and we have the West Bay behind the main. We have 2 infantry, and it looks like they're just waiting on 1 more tank to do this final push.
Yeah, very, very quiet with the Allied tanks in the main right now. Watchlist still in the M10 on the repair pad, along with the Priest of Fear. There was 1 infantry on the right side. Looks like he got taken out. Volturi is farthest east on the Allied side, about to get engaged by a Panzer, just staying right below the sandbag so he's not seen. But definitely spotting that Panzer out.
Okay, so the full Axis team is now on the Allies' main, just outside the borders here, and it looks like they're pushing now, all the tanks.
Flag goes gray, which is the most important part. Darcano calling it out. Wesp on the
What
far
is-
south, bringing it coming up from the south side, and we'll get taken out. But the flag is gray. There is no way that the allies can spawn, which looks like it'll be just Fear currently right now dead. So 7 versus 8.
Witter's actually graying from the outside. He's laying by the flag. Oh, he's been
Ooh,
spotted by
Baez. Yep, double kill. Nice job. Magnuson will go down.
There's nobody in the flag range.
10 is
Nice
almost
job.
down. Good job by Carlson.
And despite this
Now when
push
he-
right now, the TL did get the flag back, so they're still hanging on for a little bit.
Oh, but we have a tank already at the flag. It's graying. He's down. It's Abbas.
Only one tank left from Allied.
It's the
Well, we have
Sherman
one
of
tank.
War.
Carlson is going to the flag. Can he... Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Yeah.
Important kill by Allies.
War was incredibly lucky. The only reason he survived that was because he was on the pad. He actually caught fire, but without that pad, he would have could have been the end of the round.
And so
Not
now
definitely.
it's back to square one. Have to regroup. 3 minutes left. I think it's enough for one more attack. And we have two Axis infantry already by the flag.
Baz back on that APC, that half track, just sitting by the flag radius, making sure that nobody can come up behind him. But nobody.
So did the ally tank spawn already? Or-
Oh yes, yeah. The allies have 4 tanks up right now, and we have Burkle. Looks like 1v1ing one another medic in the D6 flag near the house.
Yeah, that's Razor. He's
Yeah, but Allies don't have M10 now, so let's
Yeah,
see
so
if they can make something in last seconds. But even if they take the main, if one guy just sneaks and survives, it's long enough to win this round.
Yep, they only have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the round.
unfortunately, yeah. All allies has to do is basically just hide and wait 2 minutes out.
Ooh, wow! Watch this gets popped by a loony on the far southeast side of the map.
And we have infantry already. We have one in the cemetery, and we have one. Razor is by the flag already. I think he's green. He's down.
Tank in the northwest, tank in the east, tank in the front. Watchless fires a bazooka at one of the panzers rolling in from the east, along with a tiger. The panzer will get taken out, and that was a Raketten. So Watchless will pick up 1 kill. There's a second panzer here as well.
Do
Huge
allies
push.
have anybody sneaking?
There's 2 tanks left for allies. No, wow, no, now there's 1 as Fear of the Dark goes down. Flag goes gray. I think this is over. I think Invictus has done it.
Are there any sneakers for the ally side?
No, there's no sneakers, but Volturi is the last one on infantry on flag, and there was the last tank. Magnuson now going to do the sneaking. He's going to just try to run towards the river, and that flag is gone. Yeah, so 145 tickets now going to start bleeding away as Magnuson going to do the last run.
Magnus was so lucky. He survived by the sandbag. He was already in the air, and oh, this is.
X-Packer already. Where's Magnus? Is he hiding by the bunker? Or
Yeah, he dropped down in the river.
oh, he's in the river now.
Yeah, but he
Okay,
survived.
so
He's just going to hide out for 30 seconds. Yep. Oh,
He's
no,
gonna
he's
wait
gonna
it
get
out.
shot! He's been spotted.
Oh,
oh, nice.
Wow, what could have been a fairly even end game there now gets turned to 100-0.
Oh, that was.
That's unfortunate for TL. They put up a really good defense there for a long time, but that last push with the 3 tanks on the far right side just completely broke through TL's armor.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because TL picked this map because they knew Invictus is not really good at tank maps, and but yeah, Invictus was pretty much better.
All right, looks like we're getting some team swaps on
Do you guys want to switch, or do you guys want to see what the
per
Invictus
day,
does?
but it's not like I wouldn't call it vastly superior to 1942's player count by any means. The competitive player count, they can field several teams. I think they've got 6 or 7 teams playing right now, but the South Americans, they also, which don't participate in the BF2 league, they've got like 3 or 4 other teams that play as well. So it's they've got a pretty solid competitive community still.
Looks like we have it's alive. Okay, so it's live. The match is yep.
Yeah, round
Looks
2.
like-
And we're going to start with the aggressors. We've got TL now on the attacking German side, and a lot of tanks, 3, 4 tanks pushing up towards the windmill flag, and it looks like Invictus not going to be seeding the windmill like TL did to them. So,
Well, actually, we have 3 infantry, or 2 infantry at the windmill, and we have the tank from the windmill pushing back into the city.
you saw a bunch of
Yeah,
X-Packs and mines on the flag, and looks like one of those did kill Beaz.
Pretty standard thing to put that Sherman from Windmill back across the river and keep it.
Absolutely, yeah. So windmill flag will get picked up by TL. That'll be the first end of the bleed. First flag captured as well. Beaz inside the windmill will kill Wooder, who was the lone holdout for Invictus.
Yeah, so Invictus pretty much just has a wall across the river there. All the tanks are spread out, and everybody's just kind of waiting.
That's about what TL did last time, except they didn't even put up much of a fight at all for the windmill. They just took the tank and ran. This time, now we've got looks like Invictus or TL, excuse me, pushing down toward the bridge flag. We've got one player just north of the outpost on the right, and that was actually Volturi, and he just got taken out by Rotten Horse with a grenade. So that'll shut down that push up to north.
So they're taking the M10 into the city. I'm guessing just in case they lose that flag, they won't get the tank.
Yeah,
Ooh.
interesting. Just one guy removed all the landmines from M10 bridge, but they are not attacking this one.
Cranberry and Fear will both get taken out and lose two Panzers on the bridge flag. The Shermans on the other side of the bridge will take both of them out. That'll stop that push a little bit.
It looks like they're just fighting at the distance right now. The bridge is mined in next pack, so they're not gonna be able to cross unless they have swimmers.
And we've got Crapule. He's in the Wesp, still pretty much in the F3 position, F3 grid. Just trying to shell into the outpost. I wonder, he's probably just randomly shelling. I don't think there's a sniper. Or, nope, there's no optics or anything calling it in.
We have Razor just outside the main, viewing the South Bridge flag. I guess just to be on the lookout for swimmers. Yeah, that's pretty common. Once they get the South flag, you have 1 or 2 swimmers always going into the main.
It looks like we're going to have another push towards the outpost flag. We have Fear of the Dark trying to push over it. Looks like there's 1 infantry trying to stop him. There's mines in front of him. I'm not sure if he sees them. At least 1 mine I saw on the ground. Cranberry will follow it up and get the kill on Evercotton.
Yeah, we still have 2 infantry there at the M10 flag. Looks like it's X-Pact, I think.
But 1 infantry on the ground is seen by Fear. And he'll get taken out. That
Nice
was
try by Fear, by Geezer.
But they lost this mines from the bridge. Pretty naive. It's
Two
not good.
Shermans on the hill. Fear of the Dark's gonna be outnumbered.
Oh, we already have Axis already graying the what flag is this? The M10 flag?
Yeah, the outpost. Yeah, that's where we're watching the battle here. There's two Shermans that we're fighting up on the hill against Fear of the Dark, but War from the other side gets the kill, and we'll get the kill on Abbas. No, Fear bailed out of the tank, will survive, gets launched, parachute enough, high enough. All of the tanks will get taken out on the outpost flag, but the Germans still have the flag.
It's a standoff at the M10 flag. We still have two Allied tanks up on the hill.
We've also got to bust across the bridge as the Tiger of Watchlist is going to push all the way across the southern bridge and head towards the U.S. main.
Yeah, two tanks.
It looks like we
rushing
have
for the main.
Oh, this is bad here because we only have one infantry at the main. I see.
Yeah,
I already see two tanks pushing to the main, I think.
I love
Axis.
watching this Tiger hit this half track and not be able to kill it. Alright, Sherman versus Tiger in the main. Watch list. Up the hill.
And what do we have in the main? Just a Sherman.
And he's actually going to
nice
get the kill
kill.
on the Tiger. Nice.
Nice kill.
And it seems during all this, there was a counterplay or counterpush by the U.S. team by Invictus to grab the outpost flag. Cranberry currently holding it gray. I don't know if there's anybody else from Invictus here. Oh no, it gets taken by TL.
Invictus, it looks like their tanks are pushing into the main right now. Looks like it's time to defend. And we have one or two infantries scattered across the map.
Beaz playing anti-tank in the church right now in the F5 city flag in the old town. There is somebody down low. Bazooka shot misses. Pistol V pistol as Beaz will get the kill into Rakatin. And that might be a gray here. I can't remember if the church is actually in flag radius. I do not believe it is. But two German tanks. Cranberry.
Okay, so
I believe they're pushing into the F5 flag.
They're trying to kill M10, but I don't know why he's still there. Should be in main.
okay, we
A
have two
little bit
tanks.
risky.
We have two tanks by the church now, and Invictus is
There's a
putting
P4
pressure
behind
back.
M10. Oh, the M10 is down.
Volturi is also sneaking all the way around. He's currently in the D7 grid. He's just south of the, just west of the U.S. main.
Ooh.
So we could have a sneak gray here in a second. Bridge flag gets picked up by TL as well. Magnuson will get the kill on the flag. And we also see the West coming out of the main. The city flag gets taken as well.
Both teams are putting pressure here because normally once you lose the windmill, the South Bridge, and the M10 flag, you push back into the main. But here Invictus is pushing outwards. They're still attacking, not defending.
Quite unusual. Then they lost the M10.
Yeah, that's
10
unfortunate.
minutes without M10 it's gonna be hard.
Watch list, putting a shot into the priest. Gets the kill onto Razor with a single shell.
What was the ticket on the first round?
101 to 0.
101. Okay.
And there is one sneaker in main now.
Is that Volturi still, I believe? Yes, it is. So Volturi.
Yeah, that doesn't look good for Ally side right now. There's only, I think, one tank.
I think he's been spotted by the teams.
Okay, so
Wait.
both tanks already spawned.
Now TL currently has 6 tanks, and they're in various degrees of pushing up back to the U.S. main. There's two kind of on that EF6 grid, but the rest of them are still swinging around the outpost, and that includes the new Tiger.
We only have two tanks at the Allies main, and it looks like the infantries are trying to sneak. Yeah, we have a swimmer going to the Southbridge flag. It's Geezer.
We have 3 tanks on the far right east F6 line, and now I expect them to push forward altogether. I don't know how Invictus are going to be able to hold all this armor.
They only have 2 sneakers, it looks like. Everybody else is defending. We have Lease going to the South Bridge, and we have... Oh, Rakuthan's already spotted, actually. He was trying to sneak to the church.
They're making fun of Volturi for taking a nap in the barracks inside. Snuck around the whole game and just been sitting there now.
Yeah, there was 2 guys dancing, waiting for tanks, and they didn't see him.
Alright. Looks like TL has the majority of their armor in position. We'll see if they decide to go. And Cranberry on the right side. First shot is starting to fire into the US main. The Sherman's starting to get lit up. The second Sherman will put a return shot into Cranberry. As the Tiger will push in the front along with Baz.
We still have that 1 sneaker. Lease. He hasn't been spotted yet. I think he's going to the windmill flag.
Abbas will go down. And I think the US don't have any tanks left right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, no tanks, just infantry.
Just 1 tank.
Oh, yes, I see the Sherman in the back. Landmine killing a Cranberry. Fear of the Dark with the Tiger will kill Looney. They are on flag radius right now. The flag is going to go gray. No more respawns for Invictus temporarily. And
This isn't looking too good. We still have that 1 sneaker. Now Invictus is starting to spread out the infantry.
yeah, and where is that sneaker headed?
They give up on the main. They're spreading out. We have 1 sneaker going to the windmill, 1 going to the South Bridge, 1 going to the church.
Well, it looks like Fear of the Dark going to push back towards the church. There is 1 player already on the windmill and another player from TL already on the South Bridge as well. So TL looking pretty good defending. Whoa! Fear of the Dark actually going to find Razor as he was heading towards the church.
Corpool killed Lease, Geezer Lease. He was going to the windmill, so that attack is not happening. We still have Wooder going to the South Bridge, and we have Carlson at the main, just kind of waiting it out.
He's proposing a knife fight.
Yeah,
It happens sometimes
yeah.
in the wars. Like, you know you're gonna lose
We
the
have Wooder.
round, but
Wooder's graying.
War is there, though. Toss the
nice
grenade.
kill. Okay, so now we can say GG's.
I would like to see that knife fight.
Did they spot Carlson?
Well, he's been called out on the chat now by Darkana.
Carlson is waiting by the tank spawn. He took the tank.
Ah.
I'm not sure if people notice it.
Volturi
Yeah.
notices now.
Nice kill. Oh,
They all left the main, but Tiger is coming. Oh.
That's alright. Fear of the Dark coming in with the Tiger. He'll just get that 1 shot on the tank in just a
Okay.
second.
Maybe a landmine.
2v1. It's GG's.
And that's game 113 to 101. So there you go. There's
So that's 2 points to TL right there. It's 2-1, I think, this much.
Yeah.
Now, Gravity, are you sure about how the point system works here?
I am not sure.
Do
So
you know
if
the
you know
point?
how to, if you want to clarify it and explain it for everybody, that'd be great.
So basically, if you win a round, you get a point. And then if it's a tie where both sides win a round, that's when the tickets come into play. So TO had 113, right? And Invictus had 101 or something.
Yes, the TL had 101, or Invictus had 101.
So TL gets that extra point for the overall round, for the overall map, I should say. They win the map, so
All right, so that means we're going to switch over to, which I believe is the new Market Garden. Yep, correct.
Yeah, custom made just for Liga matches. It's interesting, you know, because they added planes for the Axis side.
They also
If
removed
you-
the B17. I saw they changed that. They took that and replaced it with the SPD Dauntless.
Yeah,
okay. So this looks like it's live. I don't.
yeah.
If people aren't TKing each other, then it's live.
It looks like we have two people running towards Stuka right now, so let's see. Yeah.
Already Axis tanks on the bridge.
Yeah, very, very quickly across the bridge.
Our pilots for the Ally side, we got Darkano, Cranberry, and Berkeley.
We've got Abbas, Kirsten, and Geezer in the planes right now for Invictus, and it looks like we had a bomb drop already on the first Mustang, and the SPD Dauntless already getting chased by Abbas. We'll see if he's able to take him out. He actually turns off and pulls off just to make sure. Oh! Mid-air collision between Abbas and Darkano. So 2 planes down.
Yeah, they're pretty even on the air, both teams.
Kunik now, under the bridge flag, under Arnhem Bridge right now, taking on one of the tanks with the Tiger. Kunik looks like he's going to win this fight, but a Sherman from behind from the war will get that kill, and this is going to be a full cap in almost immediately for TL.
The Stuka's flying very high. Maybe he's trying to do.
He just dropped off wood right now on top of the church.
Yeah. Stuka's getting shot. He's down. Stuka's down.
The church is unprotected, but one tank is now going back.
Yep, and Carlson will also bail off of the Stuka just before it dies, and he's going to head towards Arnhem Bridge. Church goes gray. Meanwhile, Rakettenhorst is going to push the South Bridge, or the West Bridge, on his own.
And we have Mustang is down. We only have one more plane up in the air. Darkano just took off.
Right now, it's just Geezer in the air for the Germans, and he's going to get taken out by the tank, by the 50 cal on the tank. He also just landed on his own grenade. Oof. Yep, Sherman kill from the war. It's the kill on the plane and Geezer. So that'll be the push for the end of the plane. Wooder still inside the church on the second floor, still holding it gray, gets killed by Fear.
Now this map favors allies just because of the planes and then the Thompson against MP40. So allies should be the easier side.
Imagine if the Germans didn't have planes at all.
We
Yeah,
probably
it'd be-
wouldn't pass to this.
Yeah. Just like the original version.
It seems the guys that
Completely
made the
imbalanced.
maps, they didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
We had to make everything by ourselves.
Oh, yeah. That's-
Okay, we have 2 planes up. SBD's bombing the P4 at the church.
Yeah, and Raketten's just going to bail out of it. Tosses the grenade on the tank, blows it up. Oh, MP, yep. MP-18, or MP-40 against the Thompson. Magnuson will get the kill into Raketten, and so that church flag is still going to remain gray.
We have a dogfight here between SPD, Stuka, and I think there's a 109 as well.
There's 2 109s in the air as well.
Okay, he's down.
Kunik gets the kill into Cranberry inside the Arnhem flag. Meanwhile, Arnhem Bridge also going to get pushed again by a new Panzer of Looney.
And we have another dogfight here. Darkano seems to be with another 109 here. I think it's Abbas. Oh, two 109s. Okay, so Axis is dominating the air right now.
Yeah, Bust actually drops the bomb right onto Baez's tank. So, yep. Oh, and the church did finally get recaptured by the Allies, so at least they'll get the 2 tanks off of that spawn. But without air dominance, who knows how long they'll last.
Yeah, and a good tactic for German side. That's what you wanna do. Keep the church gray, you know, disable their tanks.
User gets one more bomb kill onto Baez, as Carlson will take off in the Stuka again. And Raketin looks like he's searching inside the apartment complex. Will get the kill onto Fear, and I think that was the only infantry player that was holding off the Arnhem Bridge flag from being captured. And yep, there is the follow-up capture.
And it's 2 planes versus 1 right now. Cranberry look it might go down soon.
And the church is lost.
Oh, now we have
Planes everywhere in the air. Geezer will get taken out, shot down by one of the P-51s. Stone Bridge gets taken by the Allied forces, and Geezer's actually going to bail that direction. Completely misses the Allied player that walked behind, right below him, and still didn't even see him. Actually, neither player saw each other. So he's going to run towards Stone Bridge.
So the SPD took off and immediately dropped off a bailer on the bridge, on the on top of the building, on the middle flag.
I think Raketin knows. He's like looking up at the windows.
Now somebody bombed him here. I think it was Abbas. Abbas is familiar with that spot where we're able to gray the middle flag.
So we got 7 minutes have elapsed in round number 1 of this second map between TL and Invictus. Tickets are 200 to 166 in favor of Invictus right now. The German team does get like a what is it, like a 50 ticket lead as the attacking team?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they do start off with that little bit of an advantage. Considering that the US team has that, you know, map supremacy early on, ideally, but right now, Invictus plowing forward, having the majority of the flags, having that counter bleed on TL's, the US side. And is there any player right now for TL on the Arnhem Bridge flag?
There's just 1 tank right now on the green flag.
Yes.
Yeah, there's 1 infantry right now. That's Baez. They have 3. There's 3 planes up, and there's 2 infantries at the church flag.
Yeah, we still see 1 there. Oh, Geezer getting shot at. I'm trying to figure out who's there. It is Razor. He's on the 2nd floor of the church. And Fear tried to came upstairs, gets killed. So the flag will go gray again. But Invictus having a very difficult time trying to take Arnhem Bridge flag.
Well, with 3 planes up, it looks like Invictus is not gonna have their tanks. They shouldn't have any tanks up right now, Invictus. Because we have 3 allied planes.
Looking at the map right now, yep, that's correct. They have no tanks up. Abbas actually in the 109 getting chased by the P-51. Dogfight over the German main right now. There is a person in one of the half tracks trying to get some shots into that P-51, and he's going to get taken out. Cranberry will get shot down by Looney in the Hanomag. So excellent team play there by Looney. Carlson back up in the Stuka, just trying to get some serious altitude before he starts diving on any US tanks.
Okay, we have four allies at the church. We still have our planes up. So that's
All three tanks, or excuse me, all three planes of the German side are also up right now. Ooh, 109 by Abbas. We'll get the kill into Berkeltat in that P-51, or the SPD.
SPD's down.
Watching Carlson's point of view right now as he's trying to maintain the altitude in the Stuka. Way above that fog line.
Hey, we have 2 109s against 1 Mustang.
Stuka kill from Carlson. Chases down Darkano, so one of those P-51s is going to go down.
Cranberry's back up in the air, so now we're back at 1-1. There's the 109 shooting the Mustang.
Yeah, that is Geezer looking after it. Nearly caught it off that turn. Got a little lost control just for a hair there, and now he's looks like it's gonna be Carlson that follows up on Cranberry.
So it looks like the team play from the Axis side on the air seems to be is dominating right now.
Yeah, and they're using Stuka to dogfight. I mean, it's good to do against Mustangs, because otherwise they would probably lose the planes.
SPD's already down. Took off and it was down in like 30 seconds.
And we see Wooder pushing into the church flag. He's in flag radius, just behind the eastern wall. And we've got a full cap right now, or at least very, very close to it, for Invictus.
Sure what TL is doing right now. They have 2 infantry at the church. And there's no clear view of as to what the move is going to be next. And normally you can tell if they're pushing through one side or the other, but this looks like they're just focusing on the church right now.
Are they utilizing the paratrooper drop? I haven't seen anybody drop down yet in a while.
No, they just have they have 2 planes up, and then they have like some infantry scattered around the church.
Abbas is chasing down the SPD, the Spitfire. Oh my god, the P-51 that just took down the Stuka. So we've got a dogfight here over the German main, and it looks like the other plane's coming in to help. Actually, we've got a 2 versus 2 dogfight now.
Yeah, we have Darkano and Cranberry dogfighting the 109s.
Pretty quickly, the Allies went to this fight. I think they should wait for SBD and they could win the fight.
Well, we've got a German tank in the main as well, and I'm sure that somebody's sitting on the 50 cal trying to get any extra damage.
We had a sneaker from the church go all the way to the stone bridge, and it was completely undefended. It's a free flag for the Allies.
Carlson getting back up in the Stuka right now. Both the Abbas and Darkano actually rammed into each other, so both of those planes are going to go down. And Raketin now rushing back to Stone Bridge. See if he can follow up and pick that flag back off. SPD flying overhead, didn't quite see him.
Allies is struggling here to hold the flags. There always seems to be like an Axis sneaker graying the flag not too long after it's capped.
And I imagine there's still one at Stone Bridge for TL, because it looks like Raketin is having a difficult time capturing this flag, and he is searching everywhere. Volturi is actually the one here. I just don't know
it's
where he is.
Volty. He's outside the flag area.
Yeah, Raketin is over here searching under the bridge like a madman trying to find him.
No, Volturi's up on the flag. Wait, where's Rocket? Is he under the bridge? What's he looking under the bridge for?
He's under the bunker right now. He's not. There he is. He's going to engage, and Volturi will win. No, Looney chases it. Oh, yeah. Nice shot.
Looney for the finish.
He's gonna get bombed by SBD now.
Oh, yeah, I should have kept an eye on that. Yeah, and there he goes. He gets kicked by the SPD, so that Stone Bridge flag is going to remain gray, and that tank is...
looks like it just takes him out. And we have nobody going for the flag right now, so Axis can still get it.
Kunik bringing up a new Tiger towards the Arnhem Bridge flag across the bridge.
SPD shoots down the Stuka over the middle flag.
Ooh, good shot by Cranberry. Drops one bomb onto Kunik. It was a fresh Tiger, too. And Cranberry will get immediately killed, followed up by Abbas, who is going to also encounter the SPD in the air.
We still have 2 planes in the air.
Yeah, right now I think Abbas is taking on 2 of them.
The SPD is basically like another semi-fighter pilot, semi-fighter plane.
Yeah, the maneuverability of the SPD is fantastic. I always liked, love the Pacific maps where, the Ikeval was just never a match for the SPD.
And what happened to the Mustang? Lee shot him down, it looks like.
Well, we've got 3 flags for TL right now. Allies could come back. SPD definitely going to go down here as it's being chased by 2 109s.
And now the air power is down. So it looks like the Allies is just going to control the flags for now. Four minutes left. TL can still come back from this. The tickets aren't too far separated, so still plenty of time.
But it's funny, when you play this map 8 versus 8, you basically got only 5 people for 4 flags on the ground.
Yeah. I was kind of interested on the rules, coming in, of whether or not everybody just utilized all the assets available, or whether or not there was rules about having so many X number of planes. You could only have 2 or 1 or whatever, but I guess it is 3v3 in the air. Another dogfight over the German main. Darkano will take out Geezer as he was chasing another one of those P-51s. Abbas looks like he's on the tail. Oh, no, he's getting chased himself.
So if TO wants to take this round, they're going to have to get the bleed now. So we have counting down 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes into round, you don't need to dogfight if you're losing. You just wanna kill tanks and bail. And not go back to main with the planes. It doesn't make much sense.
Is there somebody on the rooftop of the Arnhem flag?
I'm not sure.
Never mind.
I think
Looks like they eliminated him. Looks like it was Wooder that got the kill on Fear.
Okay, so it looks like this round is going to go to Invictus. We got 2 minutes and then 50 plus tickets. It's too much.
Yeah, I think the Heinsz did a good job at church. Heinsz from Invictus. You get these low pink players and just make them do their work.
And there's still 1 infantry there. Abbas is now in the church tower. 2nd floor, and there's the gray on it. But it looks like Stonebridge also going to go gray in favor of TL.
How much ticket advantage does Axis have in the beginning? Is it 30 tickets?
That's what I was curious. I thought it was something more like 50, but we'll have to check next round.
About 40.
Yeah, I think they do that about 40, yeah.
Abbas is going to get taken out by Fear. Caught off guard while throwing a grenade.
Okay, so the important thing here is that allies stop the ticket bleed. They can still bounce back on the 2nd round.
Stonebridge. Looks like Raketin is going to try to clear out anybody on the flag radius again.
The SPD bailed over the middle flag on top of one of the buildings. Berkeley. Just to hold it gray. 30 seconds left.
All right, and here go GG's coming out for round number 1 on Market Garden.
Yeah, you can also see MGs from Axis did a good job to support the planes.
So ticket difference here is 60 tickets, 60 plus.
Yep, 60 plus. 69 tickets, if my math is right.
So the ticket difference, if TL wants to win, get 2 points out of this map, they would need more than that. They would
Yes.
need a.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It is 30 tickets that they start with. Okay, so we're going to do a quick team swap here. Make sure we follow up the right teams.
And now it's live.
There we go.
Like this time.
Everybody's back from their smoke breaks.
I hope so.
Now, do we still have the same lineups here? I mean, I'm counting 9 on the TL
Well,
side.
Watchlist seems to be back for TL. He had some problems.
All right, so
Okay,
starting.
so it's still 8v8.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's gonna jump in for Volturi.
Okay, well, starting on the Invictus side, we've got Wooder and a couple other infantry pushing down towards the Arnhem City flag. We've got 2 bailing down on the church flag, probably going to bail and grab their tanks. The planes are up. We've got Avas in the plane, Carlson in the bomber, and it looks like probably Geezer in the other P-51. So all 3 planes up right now.
And right away, we have 2 jeeps crossing the bridge. One of them is down.
Both Mustangs are rushing the bridge.
Our Axis planes are just taking off right now.
Ooh, good shot by Geezer. Bombs the one Panzer of watch list. Another bomb coming around. Can he get the other tank? He can. 2
Wow,
tanks down.
Quick push by Allies, really.
We have Berkeley and Darcano on the 109s. We have Cranberry and the Stuka.
Carlson 1v1ing. Now 2v1 as Wooder will come up and kill Fear in the apartment complex nearby of Arnhem Bridge. That could be an allied cap now.
No dogfights or bombing as of yet. Oh, Stuka's down, it looks like.
Stuka's actually still being dogfighting. Yeah, Geezer's chasing it. But Darcano will come up behind Geezer, so all the US planes are down right now.
Okay, Axis has 3 planes up, so it looks like they were focusing on the dogfighting. Taking the planes out.
Yeah, and now they're going to get the tanks. Axis will take the Stonebridge flag. While Looney...
Baya's getting the Stonebridge flag in the Jeep. He's headed for the church now. I don't see... Oh, there's somebody waiting there at the church, it looks like.
Razor's going to re-gray Stonebridge immediately, so...
Well, Bayes is camping inside the church right now.
Yeah, they're not gonna take their tanks. They're not gonna spawn.
2 flags swing, as Arnhem Bridge will go the way of Germans. Church will go gray. And Stonebridge will go for the US.
Bayes takes out Kunik at the church. Oh, we have another 2nd infantry there at the church.
Yeah, Looney with the bar, and he'll go down too. Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
Church
takes
will
him
be
out quick.
Arnhem City also going gray. There is nobody there for TL, or excuse me, for Invictus to help defend.
I see red all over the map. The Axis is taking control. Bayes is down at the church finally. Wooder's coming in.
Yeah,
no,
he gets
Wooder's
killed by the
down.
Tagger. Yeah, we see a lot of those paratroops coming in, and this is, as we always discussed, that great turkey shoot. Once there's nothing but the parachute spawn, it could be a nightmare coming down.
EL seems to be taking control of the map right now. They're all spread out. flags are gray. They still have one plane up.
Invictus, Abbas dropping another bomb on Magnuson and the Panzer IV. There's 3 U.S. planes up right now, but their infantry are scattered all over the place.
Look, that Arcano's flying very high. I think he's just scouting for Mustangs right now. Nope, he's spotted. He's done.
Yeah.
Good job by Abbas.
Looking at the ground
So
flag right now. Rakatan trying to push solo towards the Arnhem City flag. There's one infantry. Nope, it was Wooder trying to push towards Arnhem Bridge, but he got taken out.
No planes yet on Axis. Now would be a good time to counter for Invictus. Now's the time to push. There's only one tank up and one plane up for Axis.
Allied is not much better. There's only one tank up, but there is the 3 planes.
Then coming from main.
We'll see where Kunik wants to go. He's probably going to push Church, but pushing the Arnhem Bridge wouldn't be the worst idea either. And that looks like what he's going to do.
Okay, we have a tank pushing to the city. We have 2 planes now pushing into the city as well.
Abbas is going to get shot down by the tank of watch list. Tiger versus M10 on the Arnhem Bridge flag right now. First great shot by Kunik. And Kunik's going to get that kill.
The Stuka is flying very low. Got shot down.
But Q grenades from War will kill the M10.
Bayas is still he's still holding the church. He's inside. And all of Axis is pretty much at the main right now. They only have Bayas is down.
Just the one Panzer on the Arnhem Bridge.
Yeah, the
Which I believe Geezer just got a kill on. Yep.
hey, Axis is now just taking off from the main. Both the Jeep and the tank and planes are now taking off, so.
Nice 1v1 from Raketin. Gets the kill into War as he drives in, just diving for the Arnhem Bridge flag. And that is a 4-flag cap right now for the Allies. Now, if they could just get those landmines down.
Now would be a good time to do some sort of wind walk or drop Baylors off at the city or the church.
Stonebridge has nothing from Invictus there. And Geezer's also going to get taken out.
Okay, Stuka has 2 people on it, and it's flying very low to the city. So I'm guessing,
Kind of wish I could see it.
Okay, we have a Baylor now at the church. He's bailing at the tank. There's nobody there. Okay, we have the tank from the church now.
He's been called out. Abba's going to try to bomb it. Gets out of the bomb will not connect.
And there's nobody there. I'm surprised nobody's waiting for the tank. Because that's usually the tanker's job to wait there so the tank doesn't get stolen.
Maybe they were just trying to just throw everything on the defense of the bridges.
Bayes took the flag without a fight, pretty much.
Yeah.
The church flag.
Stonebridge flag also going to go gray, and Abbas getting chip damaged away. His P-51 might go down here in a moment. He's going to go for one more shot on that tank, and will miss it by a hair.
And the planes, I'm not sure. They might be dogfighting right now. 2 109s.
No, there's no dogfighting going on. The other P-51 is just getting up. And Abbas is near dead.
Now we have a dogfight. We have Berkeley and a smoking Mustang.
A lot of grenades being thrown into the church right now. Raketten's gonna try to push in. You see on the second floor, somebody from TL?
Lease takes out Berkeley.
And Baez
And
will get
now,
taken out in the church, finally. After what seemed like forever.
109 was flying very low and it got shot down by the APC. Nice job. Nice job, ballooning.
Oh my god, he shot down the plane with the tiger shell. Something you rarely ever see. What a shot.
Yeah,
And
that's something you
ticket-wise,
can
we're pretty even as
highlight.
well. 163, 167.
Excellent shot by War in that tiger. I did not think that was going to happen because the plane was coming at an angle where I thought it was just going to be above where the maximum tank shot, or the maximum, altitude for a shell from the tiger, and wow, that must have just barely been there.
something like that in BF2 or
I mean, it's incredible that he made the shot anyway, but the hit, a lot of times, even if the shell hits, the hit reg just dusts on the plane.
So Invictus is gonna get the bleed now, cause there's nobody at the gray flag right now, from the Axis side. Yeah, so
Well, Wood are currently on the 1-versus-1 against Baez on the Arnhem City flag, and Wooder will get the kill. And that should be the only person that was there for the Arnhem City. So that should be a recap. Invictus is doing a really good job this round.
no, we still have one infantry there at the city. It's Fear right now. He's graying the flag. Now he's down by Rakuten.
And
Taylor at church.
Okay, so I think Invictus has all the flags now. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Cranberry's at the church. He's camping at the church inside. Oh no, 20% left. Cranberry's going down soon. There he is. Nice nade by Carlson.
Yeah, and there's currently 3 infantry at the church for Invictus, so that flag will get recaptured. And another full hold for Invictus, and the bleed against the Germans going really strong right now. Geezer with a kill onto Berkeltat on that Panzer that's just driving barely across the map over there.
Berkeley was flying very low, took down the M10, but in exchange, Geezer took him out. So TL's gonna have to push harder now if they want to get a point out of this map.
Going one by one and it's not gonna work.
And Geezer will get shot down by Darcano in that 109.
We're still pretty close on the tickets, so this can still go either way.
Luca bombing church again. But I don't see any Baylor.
Yeah, no Baylor's on the Stuka.
It
Cranberry's
makes
flying very low and he crashed into the building.
2 tanks pushing on the church right now. Carlson will bomb one of them. Didn't get quite the kill there, but he's going to go after the other. Oh, that one. That Panzer will go down. Let's see, kills Fear. And there goes the SPD as Carlson will get taken out by Darkano in a single pass with the 109.
So all the
We still
tank-
have one plane up. Berkeley getting shot by all angles. Crazy. 2 planes. Yeah, I think there's an APC shooting him as well. Yeah, he's down. No planes up for Axis.
Currently 2 up for Invictus. And a new M10 also leaving the Invictus main. Stone Church. Oh, Iron Bridge actually just getting grayed out. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing bomb, or would have been. It just barely didn't connect by Geezer. Tried to lob it under the bridge and hit the tank down there.
There's nobody on the Stuka. There's only one guy there, so I think they should have probably taken somebody and dropped him off at the church or something.
Geezer now being chased by the 109.
Stuka,
Goes into the wall.
Stuka took out the Mustang.
He flew into the ground. It wasn't really a kill. So like last ditch.
Oh, but now the Stuka's down, so 1 for 1.
Bleed again, going in the way of Invictus. 4 flight count.
All of Teal's basically on the main right now. We have one guy just exiting the main in the Jeep. But everybody else is at the main, so
Starting to look really bad for TL.
yeah.
Is there anything headed to Stone Bridge right now?
No, nothing.
Ooh, okay.
Everybody's just taking off right now in the tanks and the planes.
I guess Axis attacked the wrong bridge because the other
Ooh.
bridge is completely
Looks like there was a plane ram down there.
Yeah, Berkeley tried to bail the 109 into the M10 under the bridge, but I think he bailed too early, so the plane ended up crashing into the bridge instead. And yeah, nice attempt though. I see what I was trying to do.
Okay, there goes Stone Bridge. Tiger going across the main bridge will get shot or get bombed once, but Abbas would get taken out by at least I think another flat gun or 50 cal from from another one of those tanks crossing the bridge. Abbas now going to bail on top of the Stone Bridge. There's another infantry there as well, so this should be fine.
Yeah, 3 minutes left, and then the ticket difference is just too much, I think.
I mean, Invictus just has to maintain the bleed, though. I mean, we're not at that point where TL has lost yet, but we're getting there. They just really need to get some flags.
I don't know if they can even pull it off in 2 minutes. Not even to get a point here, and yeah, it might be GG. Good job by Invictus.
Is there anybody from TL on Art? No, never mind. Flag gets recaptured.
No, I mean we have the Jeep at the Stone Bridge, but won't be able to do much by himself.
Boss trying to run his way back over there. So one
Okay, so
flight
he did
capture.
take
Yeah.
He did take the flag, but the ticket difference is just too great that at 2 minutes, I'm not sure if it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, we've passed the 67 ticket mark here. Minute and a half left of TL versus Invictus. Good kill on Abbas by Watchless as he pushes across, gets killed by the SPD bomber of Geezer. Stone Bridge kind of like the main fight right now. Razor also there. Looks like there might be a 1v1 fight. Not quite sure. I think Cranberry got a kill as well. No, there is still one person here.
SBD's taken out by the 109.
And Beaz was the infantry on flag. Both planes gonna bail on the flag. Geezer gonna bail. But Beaz will get the secondary kill as well.
Berkeley bailed after the SBD, I think. He was trying to knife him.
Some friendly FUs and foreign language insults.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, he didn't have to bail, but he bailed because he wanted that kill.
30 seconds left. Looks like Abbas gonna get taken out. Drops the bomb. Gets the kill in the tank after even though his plane was on fire.
So this would be 2 points to Invictus for the map, and then
So where does that put the entire match?
3-2 for Invictus.
it's not bad. Yeah, because TL got 2 points from the first map, and then Invictus got 1 point from the previous map, plus 2 more here, so 3-2.
So 3-2 for Invictus is the final score.
What's the what are the next matches, Denny? Do you know? Did BMC already play LP?
Yeah, it played the LP last match day. It was
So who do you guys play next?
well, the next matches are Lob Joker, Lob TL and Invictus BMC.
Invictus BMC, and then we got TL versus LP. Should be interesting, yeah. And then the other match is LP PHX. I predict. Actually, I won't say anything, but.
Oh, no, yeah,
No, I'm not. I'll stay neutral. But I think we know who won, right, Denny?
All right,
well,
guys.
I don't know. You never know.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining me on the cast today. That was really nice to have the invite. Really appreciated your the insight, especially since I'm not from really this community as much anymore. But this was a great match. A very close game. 3-2 score for Invictus.
Yeah, it was
Thank
fun
you.
being here. Thanks for having me, Gravity.
Anytime. Like I said, I appreciate any co-casting help for 1942.